anyway, because of the book, I was doing a lot of book signings, and one of the last ones I did a 5-hour book signing at a Walmart one Saturday afternoon. And during that 5 hours, I had a revelation, and that is, there's not a whole lot of supermodel shopping at Walmart. It's pretty much just us.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy, city boy.
Yo, why they going in on Walmart, man? Why you doing that to these people, man? These people? What do you mean, these people? Yo. All right, so this is the first time I've reacted to Jeff Foxworthy on the channel. This is titled Jeff Foxworthy-Redneck Fashion Tips Part 1. And he is the king of the slogan, might be a redneck, from the Blue Collar Comedy Tour, I believe it was. Yeah. And it's funny because now that I've been reacting to Larry the Cable Guy, so Ron White brought me to this rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yo, Ron White's spitting. But I always knew that might be a redneck. Like, that was a huge thing. Like, was a huge tagline. But then as we got back into, I did a reaction to Larry the Cable Guy. I was like, oh, snap, that's right. Get her done. Like, that's crazy, bro. These dudes are actually, like, goated. I don't like using the word goat. I'm trying to take that out of my vocab. They're legends. Yeah, legends. We'll switch it up. Anyway, we're going to check this out. Make sure you're locked in with Jeff Foxworthy on YouTube. I don't know if he has some, like performances that are streamable, like a special or anything. But make sure you support the original content creators, buy tickets to their events, follow them on social media, all that good stuff. My reactions are never a substitute for the original content, so that's important, you know what I mean? But, hey, let's get into this. This is Jeff Foxworthy, Redneck Fashion Tips, Part 1. If you want to support your boy, like, share, comment, subscribe on the video, or support The Humble Hustle by looking in the description for my other channels, a podcast and a music reaction channel. Let's go.
But anyway, because of the book, I was doing a lot of book signings, and one of the last ones I did a 5-hour book signing at a Walmart one Saturday afternoon. And during that 5 hours, I had a revelation, and that is, there's not a whole lot of supermodel shopping at Walmart. It's pretty much just us rednecks. And we don't wear stuff because some magazine says it's the latest style. We wear stuff because it's comfortable. And if you can't look at it and keep your lunch down, that's your problem.
Yo, this is off the heels of me reacting to Larry the Cable Guy doing a bit about Walmart. If you haven't seen it, check it out on the channel. But he snapped. Oh, Lord. Dude, a 5-hour book signing sounds insane. Because, I run concerts. Like, that's one of my other hustles. I throw concerts, and we'll have VIP meet and greets. And an hour-long VIP meet and greet is, pretty wild. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, this is you know what I'm saying? But a 5-hour book signing, I'm like, that's thousands of people showed up. That's actually crazy as hell, man.
As kind of a spokesman for this portion of the population, I got to thinking, it has reached the point where we do need a few redneck fashion tips. And I know a lot of you are sitting out there and you're like, Jeff, I don't know when it comes to fashion if I'm a supermodel or a redneck. So I came up with a few ways to help you tell. If the most
hold on. Where do comedians come up with these ideas, man? Let's go.
Expensive thing you ever bought at the mall came from the food court, you might want to pay attention. If your bra is a darker color than your shirt, you might want to pay attention. If your wife has ever dusted the furniture with your best pair of underwear, you might want to pay attention. If people can see your butt crack 24/7, you might want to listen up.
It's funny because it's the similar premise, you might be a redneck, which I don't remember any of the jokes from that. I don't even know. I just remember the tagline, but he's doing the same thing. He's like, you might want to pay attention. You might want. He's saying this funny premise, and then be like, you might want to. Let's go.
If you've mastered the art of putting on makeup with your non-smoking hand while driving with your knee, you might want to pay attention. And if your thighs stop moving 30 seconds after you do, some of this might be aimed at you.
That's hilarious, because that girl in the crowd looked like she could have been a model.
All right, here we go. Redneck fashion tip number 1. Certain things should not be sold in certain sizes. If your rear end looks like 2 full-grown raccoons wrestling in a 50-pound bag of feed corn, say no to spandex.
That description is crazy. 2 raccoons?
Tight ain't always right. And the only place dimples are cute are on your face.
Hello. Or the lower back. Hello, ladies.
This woman came up to me at the book signing. She had the biggest butt I have ever seen in my life. And you've seen these kind of people. They're like from the waist up, they're built kind of normally. And then from the waist down, it's like an explosion. You know, just huge. I mean, from a distance, she looked like a poodle riding a hippity hop.
What is a hippity hop? I thought that was just like a term for hip hop. I never heard of a hippity hop.
And there's no telling how big her butt really was, because she had it packed in these jeans. I mean, it was crammed in there. I could hear the zipper crying.
Women will do that.
You got the feeling some night some guy was going to get her home, get that top button unbuttoned, and that thing was going to come flying out of there like a Navy life raft. You know?
Yo, he snapped. That's insane.
But the thing that was intriguing about her was she had this attitude like she was the hottest thing on the planet. And I love big girls that think they're sexy. Because I think guys look at them kind of like we do those rodeo bulls. You know, we're like, I bet I could ride it. But I'd probably get hurt.
Oh, snap.
So anyway, I signed her books for her, and when she went to walk away, she wasn't just walking, she was strutting. I mean, you know, like popping it. And I'm watching her because I'm scared she's going to knock.
Yo, I'm done with this dude, man. This MFer is actually tripping. Yo, let's go. Bro, I didn't know Jeff Foxworthy had it like this, man. He's actually pretty good. And it's funny because what I'm noticing is this is what I would call clean comedy, right? He ain't going into all these F words, and he ain't drinking on stage and doing all this stuff, which I have nothing against that. But I feel like sometimes it could be harder to do clean comedy just because it's so easy to drop. Like as a black comic, it's easy to drop the N-bomb or MFer and just position it where it's just funny. It just sounds funny. And then as other comics, right, like even like Ron White, he curses a lot, you know, but I haven't heard nothing crazy from Jeff. Like he it seems like he keeps it clean. Again, I don't have no relationship. I don't know of Jeff Foxworthy's work like that, but I like it. The dude's killing.
Talk over some little kids or something. And my brother leaned over and tapped me on the arm. He said, that looks like 2 blue Volkswagens trying to pass each other on a gravel road.
Holy smokes.
Certain things should not be sold in certain sizes. If your stomach blocks your view of your shoes, cover it up.
Message. Shots fired.
The only people that should be wearing belly shirts are the people that don't have bellies.
Facts.
And there's no shame in having a spare tire. Just keep it in the trunk so other people don't have to look at it.
Or get hit by it.
And you know, those little baby spare tires are kind of cute. Tractor tires aren't. Especially when they have hair on them.
Facts.
Certain things should not be sold in certain sizes, and this goes to a lot of dads and uncles out here. Your shorts are supposed to be longer than your underwear. Especially if you wear tighty-whities.
Oh, shit.
Nobody
I thought he was about to be like, your shorts are supposed to be longer than your balls. So he said your underwear. Yo, he's woofing.
supposed to be longer than your underwear. Especially if you wear tighty-whities.
Facts.
Nobody wants to be at the family picnic and look over at Uncle Fred sitting in a lawn chair and see anything that looks like a baby bird. Y'all
already know, man. Wearing shorts, man. You got to be prepped, baby. You got to be prepared.
And talking about shorts, I got a comment on those little cotton shorts that have the words printed on the back of them. First of all, guys, if you can't read without moving your lips, do not stare at these shorts in front of your wife or girlfriend. And for God's sakes, don't pretend you've had the cheap LASIK surgery and you can only read by using Braille, you know? But these shorts bring up my second fashion rule, and that is there has got to be an age limit on certain articles of clothing.
Preach.
Got to be. And with these little cotton shorts with the words on them, I think the age limit is what, 15, 16? All I'm saying is that if the veins in the back of your legs look like the street map of Greater Pittsburgh, you ain't nobody's baby doll. If your thighs look like the hood of a white Toyota van after a hailstorm, you're not juicy.
The picture he's painting right now is crazy. Like he talking about that cottage cheese and varicose veins. Mix it all up. Hey, this is what you get. Yeah, that's crazy. When you see some old ass chick wearing those juicy joints, that is wild. Actually, now that you think about it.
You might be a terrific grandmother. You're not juicy. And this age limit rule also applies to low-cut tops on women. And you know what I'm talking about. These women that insist on showing their cleavage 30 years after anybody wants to see it. And they're always well endowed. I mean real well endowed. You know, the kind of women, if they go to hug you and you're not chewing gum, your ears are going to pop. But that cleavage line is like 3 feet long, and it's got these little wrinkles coming off of it. Looks like you're looking down into the Grand Canyon out an airplane window. And what is it? There's some women, the older they get, just the less modest they are. And everybody's done this, where you're sitting there in the morning having a cup of coffee with Granny. And she's not wearing anything but a paper-thin nightgown and a smile. Then she'll bend down to pick up something out of the floor, and suddenly you're staring at something that looks like those long balloons 4 days after the birthday party.
Yo.
And they ain't floating up to the ceiling. They are on the floor. Hell, you could step on them and they wouldn't pop.
Bro, it was about the descriptions. The descriptions is what made the jokes absolutely fire. He snapped. Jeff Foxworthy is on one. Anyways, what is this? Oh, part 2. Okay. You guys tap in. If you tap in for part 1 and you want me to do, actually, maybe I'll just do part 2 right now. Sheesh. Because it don't make no sense to, yeah. I might just do that right now. Yeah. Anyways, you guys let me know what I got, what I missed. Jeff Foxworthy, yeah, he surprised me, man. He surprised me.
City boy, city boy.